into this booming demand stepped some of the most incredible female action performers the world has ever seen. Ground zero for this explosion of new girl bosses was 1985's Yes, Madam, the first starring vehicle for both Michelle Yeoh and Cynthia Rothrock. In this film, both of the female leads meet every criteria to be considered a girl boss by the critical drinker. On top of being hyper-competent fighters who don't need no man to help them and having no backstories to explain any of this, the movie also goes out of its way to portray every male character in the story, without exception, as either a simp, a coward, a sexist pig, an idiot, or a criminal. The two lady cops never suffer and have no real character arcs. They're just badass from the first frame to the last. They swagger around like tough guys and heap physical abuse and insults on men who get in their way.
I'm sorry, they lack some decorum.
I know the type. It's usually very little dick and all aura.
And you know what? Audiences ate that shit up. The film was so popular that the studio who produced it and their rivals in the Hong Kong system rushed into production on a whole slew of new movies featuring exactly this kind of female character. And thus was born the subgenre called Girls with Guns, which later migrated into anime and manga but got its start in Hong Kong action cinema. Girls with Guns generated entire franchises like the Iron Angels series, or the In the Line of Duty franchise, or the Inspector Wears Skirts films. It produced hit standalone movies like Angel Terminators and She Shoots Straight and Blonde Fury, also called Lady Reporter. And it made international stars out of women like Yeoh and Rothrock, along with Moon Lee, Yukari Oshima, Joyce Godenzi, Cynthia Khan, Yung Pan Pan, Kara Wee, and a host of others. Now, this trend burned hot for well over a decade, and in some ways, it never died. Its influence spread far and wide across the world, including into Hollywood, and this is the proximate source of the girl boss trope in modern Hollywood. Not infiltration by bitter feminists from Ivy League Marxist book clubs, but cross-cultural percolation of an incredibly popular subgenre of global cinema that was, at its height, a hit pretty much everywhere in the world, except the United States.